Jon Mackain was born into a military family stationed in the Panama Canal Zone. He followed in the footsteps of his father and grandfather, both decorated admirals, by enrolling in the U.S. Naval Academy, where he trained as a pilot. Deployed to Vietnam in 1967, Mackain was shot down and badly injured during a bombing run over Hanoi. Many decades later, he returned to the place of his capture, marked by a memorial.
And do you remember the guy, Mr. Old, who saved you at that time?
I remember him, and if you saw the picture, there was a lot of people also.
Yeah.
Held at the Hoa Lo prison, known as the Hanoi Hilton, Mackain endured torture and years of solitary confinement. As the son of a high-ranking officer, he was offered an early release, but refused, saying he would only accept if his fellow prisoners were released as well. Mackain would often refer to his 5.5-year imprisonment during his political career.
I fell in love with my country when I was a prisoner in someone else's. I loved it, not just for the many comforts of life here. I loved it for its decency, for its faith, and the wisdom, justice, and goodness of its people.
After returning home, Mackain left the Navy and won a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives in 1982. He was elected to the Senate in 1986. The Republican lawmaker was known for his independence, willingness to speak his mind, and occasional public flares of temper. Mackain launched his first presidential campaign in 2000, but lost in his party's state primary elections to George W. Bush. 8 years later, he won the Republican Party's presidential nomination.
Offer an advance warning to the old, big spending, do nothing, me first, country second crowd. Change is coming.
Mackain's choice of Alaska Governor Sarah Palin to run as vice president was polarizing. Just before he died, he wrote that he wished he made a different choice. The Mackain-Palin team lost to then-Senator Barack Obama in 2008, but Mackain remained a powerful voice in Congress. He visited Ukraine's Maidan protests in 2013 and pushed for the delivery of lethal aid to counter Russia-backed separatists. He called for faster NATO integration for Georgia and Moldova, and he was a strong, relentless critic of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We will be working for much tougher sanctions against Russia. They attacked the United States of America. The hacking was an attack, and we should be treated as such.
Mackain criticized and confronted President Donald Trump repeatedly and voted against his Republican Party colleagues on major health care reforms shortly after undergoing surgery.
Stop listening to the bombastic loudmouths on the radio and television and the internet. To hell with them.
Jon Mackain, a 6-term U.S. Senator, former prisoner of war, and 2-time presidential candidate, lost his battle with an aggressive form of brain cancer. He was 81 years old.